Welcome to another week of my life living here in Tokyo. I had a lot of cool stuff going on, like live shows, anime pop-ups, good food, catching up with friends, and just seeing the weather change because we're going into autumn here. So join me for a little glimpse into my life here in Japan. This is a continuation of my week when I finished my trip in Nara. So I went for the weekend and I published a video on my channel if you haven't already seen it, but you can't take the bullet train directly from Nara to Tokyo. So I had to take a train to Kyoto, get off, and during that little break in between the two trains, I decided to pick up some souvenirs because there are just so many amazing things you can only buy in Kyoto, like yatsuhashi, the spicy rayu, furikake, green tea. I took a bit of time to just wander around Kyoto Station before my train because this is a really beautiful, uniquely designed station, unlike any of the ones in Tokyo. I know my way around super well because I've been here hundreds of times. I made a quick stop at the Mr. Donut to grab my mochi donut, pondering, before heading up to the very top where you get a really cool view of Kyoto Tower from the outside that not a lot of people know about. So head up here if you've got a few extra minutes or hours to spend at the station. Sadly, I must head home to Tokyo and leave my beloved Kyoto behind, so I'm headed to the Shinkansen gate where I'll be boarding the Nozomi Shinkansen, a direct 2.5 approximately, hour train ride. I always book my tickets through the app on my phone because it's super easy and seamless and I don't have to worry about holding the ticket. It's just like an extra one they give you. By the way, for some reason, my favorite souvenir from Kyoto, this yuzu mochi, is only available in some of the shops through the gate. So if you're looking for it, that's where you can't find it. Anyhow, I always like to get to the platform a little bit early so I can just enjoy the Shinkansen kind of rolling into the station because look how beautiful they are. I love the design. I purposely try and book a train before it's nighttime so I can get a bit of a view out of the window. I think I boarded around 4 or 5 p.m. so the sun was already setting. However, it was still nice to see the kind of transition of the blue sky to the evening. This is my snack for today's bullet train. Very simple, just my one donut and hojicha, so roasted green tea. For this train trip, I was studying for the JLPT N1. This is probably the last time I studied in the past month. Oh no. Anyway, enjoy the glimpses of Tokyo Tower as we enter into Tokyo. That's one of my favorite parts. And I also glue my face to the window with my arms there so I can properly see it without the glare. So I look like a crazy person, but I swear it's the best way to do it. Anyway, tadaima Tokyo, tochaku shimashita. The next morning, I was pretty exhausted from traveling for about 8 or 9 days straight, so I had to pick up necessities like milk, toilet paper, and on my way out of the convenience store, I saw this collab, which they always do at konbinis, with Zutto Mayonaka. It's a Japanese artist I like, and these snacks, where if you bought 2, you could get a free clear file. Of course I did it, although the clear file wasn't as big as I'd hoped, it was small, so I just put it on my wall as display. You can see over the years I've gathered lots of cute little things to pop on my wall in my bedroom. What do you guys think? I think they're really cool and that most of them are very Japanese inspired. So this is my breakfast. This is a tea from Hokkaido, from Lupicia, with some milk, and then my simple shiopan bread, salted bread. I actually had a work thing, that's why I came back when I did, to film the baseball event at Tokyo Dome, which is on my channel as well if you'd like to check it out. The next morning, the temperature dropped so much. Coincidentally, this is the first day of autumn, which means at the convenience store, they've got the Odan set up, but they hadn't even got it ready at this stage. That's how sudden it came. Anyhow, I dressed a little warmer than usual. It's the first time wearing a proper jumper almost all year. And I'm headed out to Yoyogi Uehara, which is a really cool neighborhood in Tokyo, full of really cool hipster cafes, bars, restaurants. This is Nephew, a place an Aussie friend introduced to me, and I'm completely obsessed now. Very cozy, really great pastries, food, coffee. This is my Aussie friend who lives in Melbourne, used to be a barista in Tokyo, and now we're just catching up over a little bit of brunch, as us Aussies do. Got an avo toast, this soup, and some coffee. We headed over to Shibuya, which is only about a 10-15 minute walk from that neighborhood, so very convenient, and we came across Spy Family promotion. Spy Family! One of my favorite things about living in Japan, just surprise promotion for series. There was Spy Family, Pokemon at Pronto, So fun. Makes me so excited. It's just the small things in life. And then my friend got distracted by crane games, but he had the weirdest taste in going for like this gambling horse one.
Are you gonna do 500 yen worth? You don't have that much confidence then.
What if I get a first go?
That's what I was like, why are you doing 500?
No.
I don't really go shopping in Tokyo much for clothing. I do almost all my shopping at secondhand stores because it's so much more affordable. But my friend has very good fashion sense and wanted to go to Beams, which is a kind of luxury, expensive, upmarket Japanese fashion store that has like a lot of different brands inside. I really like their stuff, but it's so expensive. So I was basically window shopping with him. On our way to Harajuku, which is also only a 10-15 minute walk from Shibuya, we popped into Aesop. I always say it wrong. It's Aesop, which is an Australian skincare, all kinds of things brand. I don't know. It's very nice. And we got some perfume. We both got the same set. I'd been wanting this for the longest time and they finally had it in stock when I went. And I am obsessed. I've been using this whenever I go out. Amazing. And it's like a tester where there's lots of different ones. I'm going to smell nice. If you ever run into me, hopefully I smell good now. I figured while I'm in Harajuku, I should grab something to eat because the little breakfast that we had hours ago was not getting me through the day. So I popped into a Mexican restaurant to get a burrito. This was like a vegetarian one, I think. And I had to film a little bit for a client video, even though it was pouring rain. I went into a few shops and got some footage before deciding to walk through Yoyogi Park to Fuglin, which is another cafe on the other side of Tokyo, back where we started, Yoyogi Uehara. And Yoyogi Park in the rain, such a mood. I really liked it. No one was around and the rain wasn't too heavy. I did use the transparent toilet on my way there, even though it was kind of like half under construction. I was a little scared that it wouldn't sustain the transparency. I was a little scared, but it was all good. No one saw me going to the toilet. Anyhow, you guys have seen me visit Fuglin so many times. Very, very cozy cafe in the rain, in the winter. It's my favorite time to visit in the evening. So I just sat here sipping a hot chocolate and taking in the nice cozy autumn feelings and vibes before heading back home. Thursday, I had an appointment at my voice clinic, which had been scheduled for like 3 weeks, and they were going to put the camera down my throat again to see how my condition was. Unfortunately, me talking at the baseball game may have done more damage than I'd realized, and I'd kind of like regressed, which was really hard news to take. And my doctor said, like, please take it easy, just try and be chill. And so, yeah, I realized that I need to take it easy, not overdo it. So for the next 2 weeks, I kind of just disappeared and stayed at home for the most of the time. So this 1 week vlog has a 2 week gap. Please forgive me. During these 2 weeks, I was honestly mostly just chilling and hibernating at home with the weather changing. I did meet up with a couple of like work friends. I went to a concert that I had organized. No screaming from me. This is Yoasobi, one of my favorite Japanese artists, and I saw her up close. She sang Idol as well as a bunch of like Japanese songs I love, so that was amazing. I also had a few shoots with a real estate agency in Tokyo, so that'll be coming out soon. Please look forward to that. And I also got to see the new Chainsaw Man movie. So amazing. Go watch it if you haven't. On the day the new Pokemon game came out, I also went to the Pokemon Cafe in Tokyo. And they had a bunch of like events going on, so that was really fortunate timing. But other than that, it was very low-key. So 2 weeks later, we're on another Thursday, so it's like no time passed at all. At least for me, it did, but not for you guys. This morning I had a shoot first thing at a yakiniku restaurant in Shinjuku for a Instagram sponsored video, and this is just me at like 11 a.m. eating, or maybe this was 10 a.m. having yakiniku. It was really, really tasty. This was their like premium Wagyu set. Afterwards, I had to do some work from my laptop. There was a Commodore's coffee right next door. Until 11 a.m. they had like this free toast set, and I sat down at like 10:57. I ordered by 10:58. And I was like, free food? I can't say no, even though I had like just eaten like a full meal. Well, yeah, I can't say no to free food. So I had like a full breakfast set. No regrets. Here's me doing my kanji. Yes, I'm still doing it. I'm very consistent. Look at these words I'm learning, all directions. I wonder how often I'll get to use tozai namboku. The joys of random Japanese words I get to learn. After paying for the bill, I honestly kind of wanted to go home, but I had plans in the evening, so it was that weird in between, like, do I spend time going home and then going back out? So I decided I would kill time in Shinjuku, looking around. Because I'm going to Osaka for the Halloween event, I was like, do they have any cool costumes at Donkey? I was like, nah, I'm not paying 5,000 yen for another like onesie. I'll just stick with the same one I've got. You've all seen it. I wore my Snorlax one. It was great. Like I mentioned earlier, it's just fun seeing what kind of pop-up collaborations they've got going on. And now that I'm very deep into the new Pokemon Legends game, it was really fun seeing the like posters advertising the food, which I haven't eaten yet. Anyhow, I digress. We're in Kitamura Camera, which is one of my favorite secondhand camera shops here in Japan, where they sell really good secondhand items. I've been eyeing this Canon camera for vlogging. Not that I need it, but I'm just curious about new technology and what could make vlogging easier. Didn't pick anything up. Decided to check out Uniqlo, which is across the street, because it's getting cold and I don't have a lot of bottoms. I don't have cute clothing. At least I don't think I do. So I wanted to get like some skirts as well as just anything that I could use in the winter. And these were so great because they have like built-in shorts underneath. I picked up a couple of those skirts. They're all very affordable, like 3,000 yen, I think. Reasonable quality too, as well as a couple of socks. This Uniqlo is really nice because they have a seating area as well as like a cafe inside. Now, the cool thing about Uniqlo nowadays, look at the technology. You just put your bag in there. You don't need to scan each individual item and it tells you what you've got in there. I don't trust it, so I check the receipt, but it's always right. Sugoi. Mecha sugoi. Fun fact, GU, another fast fashion kind of brand here in Japan, is owned by Uniqlo. It's just their like budget one, so even cheaper. These fluffy jumpers, every year they release them and I'm kind of tempted to get it, but I don't need more. I restrain myself from getting it because I already have my cute Pikachu fluffy one. But I did get tempted by the GU skirts. Luckily, the Kirby collaboration was only for children. Otherwise, I might have accidentally picked up something there. So yeah, this was a corduroy skirt I picked up. I really liked it. This denim skirt, I thought it was cute, but the weird front part, I don't know. I feel like the idea is good, but in execution doesn't look that great. So what do you think? Also, they have the same system because Uniqlo owns it, where they automatically know what you put in the basket. So crazy. That evening, I had a Halloween party to attend with no costume, so I panicked, headed into Daiso. They had the most abysmal Halloween stuff available in Shinjuku, but I got distracted by these ear warmers. Oh my god, cat-themed ear warmers? Stop. They had them in white and black, and I was like obsessed. I love this kind of cute hair accessory. These paw ones though, they were not very ergonomic. They felt awful, even though they were cute. So I grabbed the white and the black ones. Get ready to see me wearing them all the time. Like this black beanie I've got on today as well. I think it's super cute. I got it in Seoul last year, and it was also very affordable, like 2,000 yen or something. Anyhow, we're back at Shinjuku Gyoen because I have my year pass and I gotta get my values worth. So the leaves are slowly starting to change, still very green, but a little bit of red and brown colors coming through. Beautiful weather, so I decided I really need to take advantage of it while it still lasted. I originally planned to study at the cafe inside Gyoen. There's a Starbucks, but the line was insane. We're gonna go out the other side of Gyoen to another exit. I think it's the Sendagaya gate. Never walked through that one before. When I came out, I realized there was actually a good remote working space. It's this cafe called Excelsior. It's kind of similar to Dotoru. I think they own it. It's like the premium version of Dotoru, and they have somewhat decent lattes. However, it was very bitter, so I don't know if I can recommend it. Maybe it's for you. And it was very, yeah, look, this is my face reaction. Anyway, they do have free Wi-Fi and you can sit there as long as you want. So I stayed here and edited a bit. Before my event that evening, I wanted to grab a bite to eat, and this udon place I had favorited nearby had the carbonara udon, which I've been very, very curious about. There's a few places that have like become viral for it, but this one is just like a standalone one that has a huge menu with lots of options, and I thought it would probably taste better. The only other people in there were Japanese people dining. My favorite part about visiting this restaurant is just watching the staff prepare the udon dish. It was like a tag team effort, like one person's putting this in, one person's doing that. So crazy to watch, and here it is. This was really impressive, but really difficult to mix. Like, I probably spent 5 minutes trying to melt the butter, mix all the ingredients. Was it worth it? Yes. I do recommend this. I would like the parmesan to be like sprinkled on top instead of mixed though. That's my only criticism. I was not very organized for the party tonight, so I quickly ran into a chemist who grabbed some eyeliner so I could draw some like whiskers on my face. Yes, I am a very last minute lazy person. Oops. But I think it turned out great. Very kawaii. And this is the Geeks Plus Halloween party, and luckily for me, Megan like gave me my Pikachu onesie to wear. She was a Vaporeon, and Ben, who's not in this video, was Ash. So we were a Pokemon team, and I did go back home on the train like this. No shame. Now, I realize watching this, not much time for you has passed, but in my life, it had been like 2, maybe 3 weeks in between the last visit to nephew. But I had a friend visiting from the US, and he's like, where should we go meet? And I was like, nephew, I haven't been there for a second. Yeah. So we're back at nephew. They have a pumpkin spice latte on the menu. How is it? Oishi? As an American. This time we were seated right in front of all of the baking action, which was incredible, making me super hungry because they didn't have the same avocado toast options. So I decided I needed to eat something and went to Camelback, which is a really popular sandwich joint here in Yoyogi Uehara. Like, sometimes they have crazy lines. The baguette sandwich, woo, that was actually really good. I get why it's so popular. 10 out of 10, I'm going back there. Now, we did the same walk where we ended up in Shibuya. Once again, a rainy day. A lot of rain lately. We actually made the walk over to Shibuya Harajuku to check out the chainsaw pop-up, which is currently going on at Base Yard Tokyo. It's my second time going. They have a lot of cool panels from the manga and film because it's really trending right now in Japan. Of course, that means they have merch. They had a lot of clear files, stickers, all sorts of things you could pick up. And last time I went, I resisted, but this time I decided I would grab 2 stickers as well as a clear file, and one of these is going to be a gift for the friend I went to see the movie with because they're a big fan of Reze. It's their waifu, so hopefully they'll enjoy this little gift. Are you guys watching any anime at the moment? Let me know down below because I'm kind of watching a few more compared to before, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I'm going to read the Chainsaw Man manga. Right across the street was actually another one of the same store, Base Yard Tokyo, but they had a whole different range of like anime collabs on display, as well as exclusive merch. So if you're into anime, manga, it's a good place to check out in the heart of Harajuku. On my way back home, I stopped by one of my favorite kind of foreign or westernized supermarkets in Shinjuku. So they sell lots of like expensive things, including like these specialized throat lozenges that are softer on my throat or like better for sensitivity. So I grabbed a couple of them with manuka honey. They were very expensive. I immediately wanted to try them out. It was so hard getting it out, but yeah, these are really good, but they're like 1,000 yen. So we'll see if it's worthwhile. Anyhow, treated myself to a bubble tea, which I get like once every 3 months, and I was on my way home to play the new Pokemon game, which I was very excited to try out. Surprised that I could actually pick English as a language option, considering my Japanese Switch was like, no, you can only play in Japanese when they were like advertising it. So I was very relieved because Persona in Japanese is slowly destroying me. Anyhow, here's my simple gyoza dinner with the veggie gyoza that I got from the supermarket earlier today. After a long day out yesterday, Saturday morning, I just took it easy editing my video because I had a bit of a deadline and I had to power through this day because I got my period, but there was going to be something very magical happening that evening in Shibuya. I've been looking forward to it for months, and that would be a live show. Now, before we head there, I hadn't eaten and it was like 5 p.m. So I'm getting my comfort food, soup stock. Yes, and here is my kawaii back bag that I want to showcase. These are all my little accessories. I'm obsessed with accessories on bags at the moment. I don't know why, but something's come over me. Anyhow, I'm getting my nutrients in, my soup. It's getting so cold in Tokyo that I'm going to be going to soup stock so much. You guys are going to be so tired of it. Anyway, Shibuya in the rain is honestly such a vibe, but also very hectic with everyone putting their like umbrellas out while we're crossing. So it can be a little intense. And there were so many signs because they're like, don't come to Shibuya for Halloween. Don't worry, I'm going to Osaka. You're good. So this is Line Cube Shibuya, which is where I'm going to be seeing the performance tonight. And I'm here with a very special friend that many of you will recognize. Dun, da, da, da.
Hello. Hi, I'm here now. Happy week in Sarah's life. It's me, Emma. Long time no see, everybody. I'm waving the whole time. I'm nervous. I don't know why.
The lining up system was kind of weird. They made us go outside for like 40 minutes and then curve around till we went in. And here is the stage. Can you guess who it is? My queen. Oh my goodness, this was like the best live. We both freaking died. It was amazing. It was so good.
It was so good. So much fun. I'm sweating.
Right across from the venue was Pronto, one of my go-to chain restaurants here, and Emma convinced me to try these like pote riko. It's like the famous jagariko but fresh. They were really good. I was hesitant, but if you see this on a menu, you could guarantee they're good. This is my dinner. This is like a pasta dish, tomato, cheese, something or other, and Emma got like a few small sides, and I also got pancakes for dessert because we were just yapping after the show.
Mine on the other hand.
Goodbye, Emma.
The next day was a study date with one of my German friends who's in Tokyo studying abroad at the moment, and so we were just chilling at this cafe, both doing our own stuff. I was doing wanikani and she was practicing her kanji. It's so fun studying Japanese. I'm really into it. It's one of my hobbies now. Are you guys studying? I'm super curious. Let me know down below. After studying at the cafe, she had to pay her rent at the convenience store, and I was just browsing all the magazines and saw that they're already taking reservations for Christmas cakes. Guys, I want to order a cake, but this year I'm going to be in Australia, so unfortunately I can't order the Christmas cake this year. Dang it. Whenever you go to the convenience store in Japan, they're always advertising so many different things. I love just browsing because every time it's different, and I came across this Pokemon collab for, I don't know, like makeup remover, serums, but I didn't grab anything. I was just tempted by it. And they also had like a bunch of stuff for the new Pokemon games. This is my friend getting her cash ready to pay her rent because, yeah, you have to pay in cash. Pretty crazy. Anyhow, on my way back, I came across the Nana collab for the mascara at the pharmacy. You know I had to pick it up. And then I had my simple dinner. So that was a week in my life. Let me know if you like these kind of videos. Please subscribe and comment down below. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!